Hello everyone, it is me. I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be ranking all of the Victory umbrellas and umbrellas, just umbrellas in general, that came out throughout all of Fortnite so far. So if you guys like ranked videos, please drop a like and tell me if I miss any or if I don't say the names right. I'm sure some of these I just wrote down what I remember them by, like Palm Tree Glider is just, so there are 17 of them, and at our 17th spot, the worst out of all of these umbrellas is the classic umbrella. And I'm not saying this glider is bad, I'm just saying that because it's average, right? I mean, it's just like wearing the default skin. I don't love or hate the default skin, it's just kind of average. And this is like that just because the classic umbrella is just like a bluish gray. And there's nothing special about it, but it's not, throw in the bag. It's not horrible. And so that means that everything is above average for the gliders, which is a good thing. So there's no like horrible gliders, at least in my opinion. So at number 16, we have the Founders Umbrella. You got this from getting Save the World. I think you still do if you get it. Not sure. It might have been part of a bundle. But it's I like this one a lot. I know some people don't. I got this idea for this video from a YouTuber. I'll put his picture right here on screen of his logo and his name. So go sub to him if he makes videos like this, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so he didn't like the Founders Umbrella, but I actually do. I like it a lot, but obviously not a ton. It's like a dirty color. It reminds me of like it's like brown camo, but it looks dirty, and I kind of like that feel to it. I've never played Save the World, but I know what it's about, and I don't really think it fits with the storyline of Save the World at all, because it's about like the storm and the storm overcoming people, and so shouldn't that be the theme of the glider? Not some dirty glider, but it's a good glider, and I like it. So at number 15, we have the Fortilla Flyer. This came out this season, and I despise this glider. I was disappointed, because Fortnite has gone so far since the Founders and the Classic glider came out. Like, what are they doing with the Fortilla Flyer? It's so, I like the name. The name fits the new location, but it's a bad glider. It's just a ton of signs and stuff mixed together. It kind of fits the theme of the season, but it's still bad. At number 14, we have Wet Paint. I do like the thought process that went into this. This is when sprays were introduced in Season 4. Excuse me, sorry. And Wet Paint is the glider, the Victory umbrella from Season 4. And I like it just because spray paints were introduced, and a lot of people were using them, and they were in the Battle Pass. They had a skin technique based around sprays, and then they had a glider also based around the sprays, and it's like its handle is made out of brick, so it's supposed to look like it's just a brick wall that's being spray painted, and I like that idea. But it doesn't look amazing, just because there's like the bright colors on contrast on this like reddish brown brick, but it's decent. At number 13, we have Downpour. So Downpour was Chapter 2, Season 1 Victory umbrella. It's just a blue umbrella that squirts water out of the top like a fountain. It fits the theme. This entire chapter has been more water-based, just because swimming was introduced, fishing was introduced, and then flooding this season. But it's pretty basic, and so that's where it is on the list, just because there is some animation. At number 12, another summer-themed or water-themed, the Beach Umbrella. I like this one a lot. I think it's very basic, and I like that. It's just a white top with like every other one is like a colorful one, like a yellow, blue, or red. So it looks like a beach ball, like those inflatable ones, which is like a really cool idea. And I like the thought process that probably went into that. I like the thought. That one was, once that came out in Season 5, I was just like, ooh, what could they do with this game? Just because back then there weren't a ton of like smart skins, like Drift, amazing skin that came out that season, but there wasn't like a ton of like, oh, I get it. Like there was like Plunja, and like that was the one reference like that they had with the connection with the community that I can think of. But anyways, not to get carried away. At number 10, probably the most universal glider in the game, One Shot. This glider came if you won the John Wick game mode. It's just a black classic umbrella, but it's super, super clean just because it was actually kind of hard to get because the bounty game mode was really hard to beat. And if you don't know what that bounty game mode was, I talk about it in my Fortnite Fortnite crossovers video. So if you want to check that out, it's on my channel. But I talk about the bounty game mode. Pretty much if you won a game in that game mode, you got One Shot, and it came back again, and you could get it again. But I really like John Wick. I like the entire, like, the feel of it. I don't really like the skins themselves, but I like how slick they are, and this glider really shows that with, like, a nice black color, and it goes well with everything. So, at number 10... That was 11, sorry if I said 10. I might not have. But at number 10, we have Snowfall. The Snowfall umbrella came out season 7. It was the winter one. And it's super cool. From your POV, it looks like just a white, like a snowy top with like a carrot sticking out from the top. But then if you look at it from above, it looks like a snowman with the carrot for a nose. And that looks really, really funny. That was another one of the clever ones. I was like, that's good. Those are good ideas. Keep those up. But then I saw the Fortilla flyer and I was like, oh. But that's why I was disappointed, because they've gone so far with these. At number 9, we have the Palm Tree umbrella. Probably not the name, but I like the sound it makes, and I remember there was a meme going around that it sounded like the, I'm gonna butcher this, ZZ song? Like the ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum-bum, oh no. That one. But, you know, that's probably not the name. But it was season 8, Victory Umbrella. It's pretty cool. I like that it had sound. This was one of the first that had sound. I think it might have been the first. So yeah, at number 8, we have the holographic umbrella. I remember, I don't know why I remember this, but this was season 9. I was sitting on the bus going to school, and, everyone on the bus, it was season 9, so everyone was playing Fortnite, they all played Fortnite, and so we were all on the bus, and then there was this one kid that was, like, searching up, because his phone had data, and for some reason no one else did, or was willing to look up, we were looking up the battle pass and all these things, and he was like, oh, let's look up the victory umbrella, and everyone was so hyped when they saw this, just because, it's like a holographic blue. It looks good with a few skins. But at the end of the day, it's not that good. It just brings back memories for me of actually going to school. So at number 7, we have the Snowflake umbrella. This is probably the most famous umbrella, just because season 2 it's the only actual rare umbrella, and it's not horrible, but it's not, it's just like when people say like, oh my gosh, Ariel Assault Troop, that skin is so good. It's just that it's not amazing. It's just, it's still clean, just because it's a little bit of snowflake pattern on the top and blue. It's decent. It's just kind of meh. And then at number 6, Webrella. Webrella was for season 6, so that's why I said 6, sorry. But the Webrella is just a better version of the John Wick glider. It doesn't go on as many skins, just because there's white and there's black. But it has like a web pattern, which fits with October and Halloween, and it's a good thought, and I like it. And this was my first win, was in season 6. I got carried by this random squad. Like, I was horrible up until season, 8. Like, horrible. Like, really bad. I clipped whenever I got a kill. But, anyways, at number 5, we have the Classified umbrella, which was last season's, this, Chapter 2, Season 2. And it pretty much just has a better sound than the palm tree umbrella. It's from the Spies music pack that you get in the Battle Pass. It was from that, and so it's pretty, it's a good sound. I use the Spies pack sometimes, so I like this sound a lot. So yeah, and then at number 4, wow, we're getting close, is X. So X, Season X, guess what? It was Season X. Its name is X, yeah. But on the top, it just had like a blue and pink X made. It looks like the one-shot umbrella, but with a blue and pink X on top that leaves like this trail of pink and blue, and it looks really good. I like the trail. That's the first and only time they've done that, and I really like that aspect of it. So, at number 3, we have the Paper Parasol. This was Season 3's umbrella. I like it a lot just because it reminds me of Chinese New Year. I think that was when it came out around then. It was probably their first or second thing in the game. No, they had the winter things. Never mind. But Paper Parasol, I like the dragons on it and just like the red, just the really good crimson red color on it. It looks really good. I like it a lot. At number 2, Storm Sail. You got this from beating the Storm King in that limited time mode in BR. It was like a Save the World BR crossover. It looks really good because it literally is just the middle island when it was taken over by the Storm King and the Storm on top of a glider. Like there's like all the runes on the sides, and I love purple. I've said that before. And so I like all the detail that went into this. And I like the sound it makes. When you pull it out, it makes the sound like you just entered the storm. I don't know how you would explain that, but it's still really clean. Now, at number 1, if you guys haven't guessed already, is Brella. This was in this season's Battle Pass. You got it from just getting to tier, I think it's 5, and then you unlock throughout the Battle Pass up to tier 95. You unlock all of its styles, so you can choose different tops and bottoms, and you pretty much make your own glider. It's just like the Gear Specialist Maya, except with a glider, and then you can choose the colors. And I chose an all-purple glider, guess what? But you can make anything you want with this. And I think that definitely puts it at the number 1 spot, just because if you can make anything, you can obviously make something better than all of these. So, I mean, it's just kind of a cop-out, but I mean, it's pretty much, it might be even best glider in the game, just because you can do so much with it. I wish one of the things you could choose was like a color, so you could, or not a color, a sound, so like when you deploy it, you could hear a certain sound. Anyways, that's it for the list. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me down below if I missed any, if I didn't pronounce them right, if I didn't read their names right. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.